Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest and honestly, one of the weirdest challenges in AI, hallucinations. It's a huge hurdle when it comes to trusting these systems, so let's get right into how we can start to tame this phantom menace. This phrase right here, it just nails the problem. Confident sounding, but false statements. See, it's not just that the AI is wrong, it's that it's wrong with this incredible, unwavering confidence. And that's exactly what makes these things so tricky and, frankly, pretty dangerous in a business setting. So let's get a clear definition. What is an AI hallucination? Well, at its heart, it's any time an AI gives you an answer that sounds totally plausible but is just wrong. It could be a simple factual mistake, something that's complete nonsense, or, and this is a big one for businesses, something that completely ignores the specific documents you told it to use. Now, if we're going to fix this, we have to know what we're dealing with first. And that means understanding that not all hallucinations are the same. It really helps to break them down into a few different types. First up, you've got the most straightforward kind, a simple factual inaccuracy. This is when the AI just tells you something that is flat out wrong. You know, like confidently telling you the capital of Australia is Sydney. It's not, by the way. It's Canberra. Then things get a little more sneaky. We're talking citation fabrication. This is where the AI literally just invents a source, a book, an article, a study to try and back up its bogus claim. It makes the whole thing look way more credible than it actually is. And it can get even weirder. You have logical contradictions. This is when the AI says two things that completely cancel each other out, sometimes in the very same sentence. It's a dead giveaway that the model's internal logic has just gone completely off the rails. And finally, there's just pure irrelevance. You ask a specific question, and the answer you get has absolutely nothing to do with it. It's a total disconnect from what you wanted, which, is just as unhelpful as getting a wrong fact. Okay, so now we know what to look for. The next big step, we've got to measure it. Because, let's be real, you can't fix what you can't measure. And the key metric for that is the hallucination rate. It's a really simple but super powerful formula. It gives us a clear percentage of just how often our AI is messing up. By tracking this one number, we can get a real feel for its reliability and, more importantly, see if the changes we're making are actually helping. But figuring out that rate isn't just guesswork. Oh no, it takes a really rigorous process. You have to start by grounding every statement in some source material. Then you verify it, flag anything that looks fishy, and, this is the critical part, you have a human reviewer make the final call. That's how you get a number you can actually trust. All right, so once we can measure the problem, we can finally start to fight back. And for that, you need a smart, multi-layered plan that pulls together a bunch of different strategies. It all starts with data quality, because that old saying, garbage in, garbage out, has never been more true. Then we can use stricter prompting, basically teaching the AI to say, I don't know, when it's not sure. We can also lower the model's temperature. Think of it like a creativity dial. Turning it down makes the AI more focused and factual. Then you combine that with a solid RAG system to keep it grounded in facts, and you can even set confidence thresholds so it's more cautious when it's on shaky ground. So what's the big picture takeaway here? It's probably not about getting that hallucination rate down to a perfect zero. That might not even be possible. What it's really about is a deep, ongoing commitment to being factually accurate and reliable. And at the end of the day, managing hallucinations isn't just some technical item on a checklist. It is an absolute, non-negotiable requirement for any serious AI tool that's being used in a real business. Building and keeping that user trust, well, that's the whole ballgame. And that leaves us with this final, really important question. As we build and start using these incredibly powerful new tools, the real challenge isn't just about the tech. It's about defining our own threshold for trust. How do we decide what's good enough? That's a question every single one of us is going to have to answer. Thanks for joining me for this explainer.